What is going on, YouTube? Cloud Envy here. Um, okay. So, we are going to be playing Eoin this week. Unfortunately, at the time of upload, I don't have any graphics, so we're going to worry about them the closer we get. Sorry I have no face cam. I feel just terrible, so you're gonna deal with that, CDB. But either way, this is our team for Eoin. You are gonna see Chun Li right here, our little team builder. I don't actually remember why I prepped the way I did. I made this like immediately after my last team. A lot of help from the front office as well, so there's that. But we have a Mega Lot Bunny. She is limber because you never know when you're going to have to switch into a predicted T-Wave. Also, there's that minuscule purpose of an ability compared to its useless other two abilities, because why? um, so we have this Mega Lot Bunny with pretty decent bulk and HP, a good deal of attack, nice jolly nature, and pretty good SPDEF as well. Again, I can't completely remember why everything was prepped the way it was. I don't quite remember the specifics. The specifics I had with my front office about it. So we're gonna skip that for now. Next up, we have Jelly Belly, the Tentacruel. Yes, just getting its belly all over the place, looking like Rick Ross. We have some nice Black Sludge, Liquid Ooze, in case that Tag Growth wants to play some Giga Drain games. We don't want it to play those games. We just don't. Just coming out unpredicted. Giga Drain, Lead Seed, anything. Ugh. We have Acid Spray, Toxic Spike Scald, and Hidden Power Bug for that nice Hoopa. Pretty bulky with HP and defense. You got a little bit of SPDEF investment and some nice speed there. I don't completely remember why it's calculated to that specific number. I really should start recording my team builders immediately after the team is built, no matter if I do it or I have help. It would be a lot more helpful. It really would. I'm gonna save that for future efforts. Although the clams, the sizzle. We got Swords Dance, Baton Pass, U-Turn, and Bullet Punch. A very supporty with that SDBP. Also very bulky with the HP. It was decent. Oh, I thought HP and defense or attack and defense were reversed. Never mind. We got bulk on the HP, and we have a lot of attack investment. This is where I would like to get into a position where we could Baton Pass or Swords Dance into Mega Lot for a clean sweep. Nothing on his team could really take a hit from +2 Mega Lot, and Aloe and Tangrowth aren't gonna like taking a hit from +2 Mega Lot, like at all. Nothing wants to eat that attack. That's that. We are moving on to David. David, the Golem, who has been with us since week 1. He just cannot stay off the team like at all. We were rocking a Weakness Policy sturdy set. We got Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Rock Polish. Now this Golem was made to do a number of things. You can get rocks up. He can boost up with Rock Polish if we're expecting a Weakness Policy to kick. And he deals insane damage with that max attack stat. And nice adamant nature. Minimal buffing with HP defense, as well as SPDEF, but a good amount of speed investment put in. So here's hoping that Golem can do something this week. I'm really excited. I really want this Golem to put in the work. It'd be really nice. Next, we're moving on to Machete. Machete de Voodoo. We got Horde Leech SD, Substitute Nature's Madness, a lot of HP investment, a good deal of attack as well, and it's got some bulk with its defense and SPDEFs, and just a little bit of speed, just a little bit. This Bulu it's made to play around. With some keen prediction skills, we can go for either Swords Dances or Substitutes. Always going to be good. Nature's Madness is going to let us hit those tricky things that Horde Leech will not do. And Horde Leech is going to be there for the sustenance as well as the grassy terrain and his lefties. This is my first time actually using a Tapu Bulu So here's hoping it goes well. I like the look of it, but I can't wait to actually test it out. Next up, we got Ginger the Zard. Because why wouldn't we be bringing Charizard here? Come on, he's only got to hip out on. Like, come on. There's no reason not to. It's not like it's Sandstream. But we're gonna bring Zard. We're gonna bring Firium Z Solar Power. Basically because it rips him apart. I really don't think he'll bring Hippo. He has no reason to, especially since we have a Drill. We're not bringing Drill, but we have Drill. And I feel like more times than not, that Hippo will only hinder him with Sand. So we're going to bank on him not having that. So we are bringing Zard Y. Babies Zard Y. We're bringing Baby Zard Y. We've got the Z Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Flamethrower, and Ancient Attack here. Minimal investment with bulk here, about a little bit of HP, some okay defense, but it's all in the special attack and the speed. Basically, this team rips him apart. He doesn't really have a switch in for any of it, which is perfectly okay with me. I guess Victini could, but Victini is not going to be happy with a sun boosted, solar boosted flamethrower with stab. Oh my god. As well as the follow-up Ancient Power, unless he is max speed Scarf. But I don't really see him bringing that. Either which way, this Charizard has the potential to put in a lot of work as long as we can find a safe spot to do it with. So, alright, let's get on down to the game itself now. What's going on, YouTube? Cloud Envy here. We were going to record the last one with this, but I wanted Camtasia. Unfortunately, nobody could send it to me, so we're going to have to deal with that watermark. Hopefully next time. So we're going to go slow so I can try to catch up. We lead with Golem. He's going to lead with that Hoopster there. He goes with the Dark Pulse. I know we can take anything. I just want to deal massive damage on this when we can. Luckily, we do not flinch from that. I probably should have gone for Rocks, but I figured Golem would probably end up going down. I made a big misplay there. You'll find out later. But he switches out. We switch out because we don't have Sucker Punch, and I couldn't calc it. So he's going to U-turn out on our Machete, our big old Machete with that grass terrain, and go into Pokemon as Fun the Tangrowth. So we're going to predict that, knowing he really can't touch us with Mandibuzz, barring a Brave Bird, which I didn't really see him bringing. So we go ahead and sub up, hit that Nature's Madness. That's going to be nice for us, but he is going to break that with his Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately, we can't take a Sludge Bomb very well. Not with Tapu Bulu. So we're going to gain a little bit back. We're going to get on out of there and go into the Clamps. I really want to scout if he has the HP Fire or not. So we are going to catch that knockoff. That is going to hurt losing our lefties. I should have predicted that, to be honest. I did not. But he's going to switch out here. He's going to switch out, and we are going to go for a hard U-turn. Now, that is going to trigger Rocky Helmet damage, which I wish I had noticed prior, because that explains a lot. We go back into Bulu. Now that tells me either he's trying to fake the HP Fire or that he doesn't have it. So I'm still a little wary, but a little more comfortable with having Scizor against Tangrowth. I really want to try to get that Baton Pass going. We are going to Horn Leech. He switches in, switches back out again into Victini, which was not a bad idea at all as we go for the sub. Because if he wants to break the sub, he's going to end up taking about half health. If he switches out, we still have Bulu behind a sub. Now he's going to U-turn here. And that made me think he might have been Scarfed. Wasn't completely sure yet, so it's still worth looking at. We miss a Nature's Madness. What is this? What is this? So that sucks. We're going to do it again. And we're going to miss again. And at this point, Eon's like, hey man, I'm sorry. It's like, I mean, that's the game we play. It is. It's true. It's not 100 accuracy, it's 0, right? But we are going to break our sub there. We're going to get on out because I don't trust this Tangrowth. And we're going to go into the Jelly Belly to catch another well-predicted knockoff. And that is really going to hurt. We need that sludge for sustenance. Sludge-stinence, if you will. We're going to drop some Toxic Spikes. He's going to go for that Leaf Storm, which isn't going to be too bad, but we still don't have recovery anymore. So Aloe's coming in. taking poison damage. Luckily for him, it's not toxic damage yet. Well, I mean, it can't be, but, you know. We'll go with the Acid Spray. He doesn't really care, but also, he's not going to take more. He's going to go into Mandy Buzz as we go for another Acid Spray. Now, I'm predicting Defog. I'm 100% expecting Defogs to start happening. So, we're going to go for Scald, trying to get the burn off on him, because he can't be poisoned. Does not happen. He actually goes for a Tailwind here, and I'm like, what? You don't need that. Tailwind's not important. He's going to U-turn on out. As by this point, I'm like, okay, I need to start toxicing things. I don't want to deal with a Tailwind. He goes back into Aloe, which also just doesn't care about the Skull, like, at all. But Poison is going to start taking effect here. Unfortunately, he has the regen. He's got the Wish up. I make a poor prediction. We go for our second layer of Toxic Spikes. And he switches out into the Hoopster. This is where I should have gone for HP Bug. That was such... it was so obvious. I should have clicked HP Bug. I really should have. Because he's going to gain all that HP back. And now this thing is a complete monster again. And I don't want to deal with it, toxic or not. But he actually switches out and goes back into the Aloe as we go for the Hidden Power Bug. As he stated, he was scouting for the bug. He was scouting for it. He did a really good job with that. So we're going to Acid Spray and try to take this thing down a little bit. Just a little bit more, just showing that he can't really keep it in at this point. Sets up another Wish. And I honestly don't know what his play is. I figured he might want to Protect. But he goes into the Mandy as we go for a Scald here. Just hoping we can get a good prediction off on it, maybe into Victini or something, but why would he go into Victini on a Tentacruel, realistically? So we're going to go into David, knowing this Mandy Buzz really can't do anything to us. Unfortunately, it's going to U-turn there, which is not a happy time, because he's going to go straight into this DNC. Toxic is really nice to have on it, but at the same time, David's down to, like, dead, so... We're just going to let him drop at this point. It's not like he can even take a V-Create anymore anyway. And he's not exactly faster than anything outside of, like, big old tanky tanks. So, by this point, Machete's our best bet. I know DNC really can't touch it, so it's going to force him to switch out. He's going to go into the Mandy again, as we can predict that safely and go into a Substitute. We're basically just playing Machete and his toy the game. We're playing Machete plushie. Foul Play is not going to break our sub, not right now, but we are going to go for a nice SD here, which is going to be great. It does mean our Horn Leech is going to be supplying us with a little bit more HP, a little bit more, a little bit nicer, and some good stuff. He is going to break now because, obviously, it's dealing double damage. So, goodbye, Plushie, hello, Horn Leech, and that is going to be giving us some extra HP, you know, as I previously stated. Just talking the talk at this point. He's gonna U-turn out. He doesn't want to deal with this. He doesn't want to take that. He's gonna go back into Pokemon. It's fun, that nice old Tang growth as we go for another sub, predicting the switch. It's not too big a deal at this point. It's really not. This does mean we can safely get off a Nature's Madness. So that's gonna happen. It's gonna bring him down to about half. Sludge Bomb is, again, going to break our sub, and that Toxic is going to wear a little bit. I can't honestly remember what I do next, because I debated really hard about staying in, predicting a knockoff. But I switched anyway into the Clamps, as he switches again into Mandy Buzz, because I keep not making plays. I'm playing, I felt like I played way too cautiously here, but we'll get to all that stuff at the end. He's going to go for a Foul Play. That's going to do a huge chunk considering we're max attack Adamant, and we're going to U-turn on out because I can't deal with that. We're going to go into Zard here, which is going to be... This is our point to set up. This is our setup point. There's nothing on his team, barring Victini, can really survive hits from this Charizard. He's going to U-turn. And go into this monster. Now you're going to see here why I should have clicked Hidden Power Bug, knowing he was going to Wish into Hoopa, because this is a fucking, I'm sorry, excuse my language, this is a stupid Assault Vest Hoopa, amazing prep on his part. Just the finest work put into this Hoopa, because that completely halted my Charizard. Like 100% just stopped it in its tracks. It doesn't even pick a kill up. Hoopa is going to take it out, which is super unfortunate for us, because it was made to put in the work here, people. It was made to put in the work. It was such a strong asset, but Hoopa does go down due to Toxic, which isn't too bad either. Victini comes in. Veni Vidi Vici. Oh no, Veni Vidi Victini. That's clever. I like that. Good call, Eon. Good call. So we're gonna sub up on this thing. We don't know what it's doing. He goes to the V create, showing that he is not scarfed. Not scarfed, but he does lose some speed, some defense, some special defense, some life to Toxic, and that's cool. I did give him Sun. That is unfortunate. But it's going to go away soon. We are going to hit another substitute, which is going to be really nice for us, because that means we can just start punching stuff. So we get the power punch in. We're going to raise our attack a little bit. That's going to help us out a little bit more against Tangrowth and Aloe, but he is going to go for that nice Tailwind, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That means he can easily outspeed Lop. And he goes for a Foul here because he is faster. As we are going to go for a return, I should have probably gone for the Drain Punch, but I can't remember if that killed or not. I may have predicted a switch. So he goes into Diancie. I didn't expect a substitute. We click sub, expecting him to live a hit and either Rock Polish. Yeah, I expected a Rock Polish. So luckily, that actually works out for us. He does take our sub down, and we do break his as well with a Drain Punch, but luckily, that is his last turn of Tailwind, so we are officially faster again, which is great. So, we're going to sub again. I really shouldn't have done that. My best bet was to go for a Drain Punch over a sub, I think, because now bad things are going to happen. He's going to switch out into the Power of Love, and we're going to punch it right in the helmet. And me not having paid proper attention earlier in the game thought, oh crap, I didn't know I had that. I did. I did know, but I was not watching as closely as I should have been, so one more thing we're gonna watch out for. At this point in the game, I know for a fact we can't win with just these 3 mons. We cannot physically take Victini at this point, so we are playing strictly for differential. Because both of our win cons just dropped. Hopefully we can bring this down to a safe spot or catch him off guard somehow. We are going to lose Tentacruel to a V-Create, which is really unfortunate. I probably should have sacked off Scizor, being Tentacruel can handle Tangrowth and Aloe a lot easier. But, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So at this point, we go into the Clamps. And the Clamps are going to... he's just going to punch his way straight to death. I think this is at least the second time we've lost Scizor to Rocky Helmet. I really do. I think it is. So Aloe picks up a second technical kill because it brought the proper safety gear. Good for Aloe. Safety first, kids. Safety first. He's going to go back into Tangrowth as we have our Machete out. I am not losing 3-0. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to lose 0-3. I'm just not going to let it happen. I'm not accepting it. So we are going to sub. We're going to Nature's Madness. That's going to connect. He is going to break our sub with a Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately, the way this is looking, I don't think I can make it out of this one-on-one with a sub up, which is super unfortunate because I'm pretty sure... Well, I almost tried to run my mouse over to see what Victini was at. I don't actually remember Victini's health. But again, I don't think we're going to be able to make it out of here. I probably... I don't actually remember if Hornleech was a kill at this range or not. But Sludge Bomb is going to break our sub. Bulu's going to be sad he lost another toy. And Tangrowth is going to go down to the toxic damage, which is good for us. It lightens our differential. But at this point, we cannot destroy this Victini. We just can't at all beat Victini. So he is going to claim the win this week. The kill on top of Bulu. And a great game played by Eoin. I felt like he made a lot of the optimal plays on his part. I could have paid more attention. Should have paid more attention. This happens to me a lot. So you can ask Trev. But in the future, we're going to look out for things. We're going to watch things a little more carefully. But with that, I'm going to leave you there. And you can catch us next week. Don't listen to that. I forgot to mute that. You can catch us next week for week 5 of the NPL Minors. Go down in the description. Check out the rest of the channels. Check out the NPL channel itself. You can catch up on all the coaches, all the playlists, seasons back of entertainment, all of that just by going in the description. So smash that like. Go hit some subs. And until next week, stay frosty.